Today is September 16th, 2024, and once again, another green day for me here today. And that is on a day where the NASDAQ is actually down almost 0.5%. So definitely I'm happy about that. There's also been some slight changes to my portfolio. I did go ahead and sell my 19 shares of PayPal just because I am still a long-term shareholder, but I was trading it with margin. So I bought 20 shares and then I sold 19 for break even. Yep, so as you guys can see, I did buy $13.45 of PayPal on September 10th. And then today, September 16th, I did sell $13.46. And so that was just one more share for me of PayPal. I didn't have to deposit any money. I just went ahead and used a little bit of my margin. Now, I'm not saying you guys should do the same, but that is just what I am doing. Margin is definitely risky and can really hurt your portfolio. But it does seem like after my sale, Palantir is now above PayPal on my rankings, and SoFi is also above Honest. But other than that, it doesn't really seem like too much has changed. Today is September 17th, 2024, and first of all, I just wanted to apologize and say I know I've been really late on the upload schedule, so I've been trying to cram in everything today. And basically, my excuse is every time I get home from work, it seems like I just immediately fall asleep. And I know that's a terrible excuse, but honestly, it's the truth. But anyways, today was once again another good day for me. And I don't know how many good days I've had in a row, but it's kind of making me a little suspicious because it seems like anytime now it's just going to take a huge nosedive. But today I actually did hit an all-time high for me. I think I can't remember. I know the chart on Robinhood isn't exactly precise. I really wish it was, but at 10:20 a.m. today I did hit a high of 78k. And if we look at my all-time, so according to my all-time chart, it is all-time highs. And it looks like year to date is also kind of seeming like that. But I do think I hit 77 around this time, if I remember correctly. This is on a day where the NASDAQ is basically flat, and I think the rest of the indexes are as well. Let me check SPY really quick. Most of my gains are probably from Robinhood, and that's about it. Basically, the rest of my positions are just slightly up. And what do I think about some Robinhood hedges? So I do want to hedge a little bit of Robinhood just because I've been going up like crazy. But short term, I still think it could hit 25. And depending on how successful that event is, we could start shooting to 30, to be honest. But I will be looking to hedge a little bit here shortly, just a little bit. I don't want to miss out on any upside. And what do I think about TLT going into rate cuts? Honestly, I think short term it's still going to hit 102. But long term, I still think it could hit 110, 115. And if there does end up being some kind of panic, it could easily start shooting at 120 and maybe even past 120. But if I had a much bigger position in TLT, I would be trading in and out just a little bit in the short term using call options. Like covered call options. But because my treasury position is very small, like let's be honest, 13% of my portfolio, it's a very small part of my net worth in treasuries actually collecting interest. So I don't want to be too quick to just get rid of all my TLT, because I still think maybe within the next year treasuries will have pretty good returns. But if I did have more treasuries, I do think it would have been worth it to trade covered calls a little bit, because I remember the last time it hit 100 recently, it immediately started tanking to like 95. Wait, that's not it. I think it was this right here. It tagged like a 100 around August 5th, I think, or almost. And then it immediately started tanking to like 95. And, that would have been some pretty nice returns if you had a covered call. And so if I had a tremendous amount of treasuries, then I would do like a little bit of trading. But because it's such a small position, I think I'm just going to ride out my treasuries and just collect my interest.